Chosen ones, I know we always want what's best for people. We like genuinely want to help people. But sometimes we have to ask ourselves these certain questions. Why do we get into relationships always trying to level people up to make them better? Why we always recognize others like unhealed inner work and wounds and try to help them understand so they can become a greater version of themselves? Why we always trying to be someone peace instead of just keep rising ourselves? How many times do we got to get the short end of the stick? Like, how many times? Most people don't appreciate the chosen ones. They don't respect the truth. These people just want the newest gossip. They want drama and chaos and confusion. That's it. When will the chosen ones get that you can't save people who don't want to be saved? Chosen ones, you cannot be somebody else's peace. You know that peace that you feel that's within you? That peace is for you. It is not for them. You can be so full of joy, like full of happiness and always being there and motivating someone. But when you get around people who hasn't done the work for themselves and healed themselves, you be a distraction from their drama. That light you carry, it irritates that unhealed trauma. It irritates their insecurities. See, these people, they used to dysfunction, they used to drama, they used to being so freaking destructive. See, at the beginning stage though, at the beginning it was great. Because you became a distraction from all their little drama and chaos, right? You was feeding their ego. You come around, they blaming the ex, they blaming the parents, they blaming the family, they blaming a friend, they blaming everyone but themselves for their pain and sufferings. They wasn't taking no accountability from the jump. So in order to want to embrace some change, the first step that you gotta make is recognizing it, right? Then you show up, showing them their light, showing them the way out of their darkness, showing them they don't have to stay there, because it is a way out. Your peace and happiness is showing them the way up out of their chaos. But they're not ready to deal with their issues. They're not ready to face the truth. They would rather run from it and continue blaming other people. So that's why they don't do the work, because it's way more easier to just continue to blame other people than doing the work, right? See, your light is revealing to them how damaged they really are. See, they're not ready to face themselves. Instead of you being the blessing, you become their worst nightmare. You become their worst freaking enemy all of a sudden. Now you the bad person. Now you just way too deep. You think too much. You only the problem because your light is irritating their demons. The light reveals everything they have to see themselves for. It is what it is. They irritated by your peace. See, they can't handle it, so they start blaming you. Now you trigger them by your lights. Because you live in your truth. You just be your true authentic self. A beacon of light, a beacon of love. You there try to help them rise. You trying to help them become their best version of themselves. But they hate you for it. The same thing that they love you for, they hate you for, chosen ones. You ain't walking around pointing fingers, trying to blame everybody for your insecurities, blame people for your pain and suffering, blaming people because you can't feel your best self. And you mad at somebody else because they done did their inner work. Chosen one, these people don't know what you had to go through to do your inner work. The chosen ones go through a freaking lot, and it's not easy. It's not a pretty sight. I don't know what people may expect, because someone is a chosen one, what their life might be. But you really got to be a true soldier in order to withhold their title. Then, chosen ones, They get to try to find your flaws, right? Your energy is high vibration. Theirs is low. So now they want to tear you down, chosen ones. They get to pushing and provoking you to act out because they need you to get out of character so they can feel better within themselves. But don't feed into them. You better than their chosen ones. You keep showing up. Keep showing up and shining that beautiful bright light because that's what they can't stand. Your light irritates their demons. They start to be distant out of a sudden. Everything you talk about, they get to want to debate with you. If they ain't debating, they want to be dismissive. If they ain't being dismissive, they changing the subject or want to walk off from you or just laugh and act like you just a joke, right? Your presence irritates these people so because you shows them they unhealed trauma and they hate you because they know you did the work and you still doing it. You're going to continue to do the work. The chosen ones, when you see the chosen ones next year, they ain't going to never be at the same level. They always rising up. I don't care how many times they get knocked down. They're going to rise back up every time. Chosen ones, I know your light irritates their demon. But this year in 2025, don't let no one drain you. Don't let them drain your energy because you matter too. The ones that don't want to embrace the change, you're going to have to leave them behind. You're going to have to learn to let go. When people show you who they are, believe them. Because it's people that's ahead of us that's ready to embrace this change. So what we got to do is continue to rise up. Continue looking forward. Continue staying on a narrow path. Continue to help one another, motivate and inspire one another. And a lot of lessons was learned back in 2024. So remember what you learned and put it into your everyday lifestyle. And I love you, family. I'm sending you peace, love, blessings, and a massive of positive energy, and just continue to be great. Continue to learn yourself. Continue to just keep rising on this path. Continue on this narrow path, chosen one. You are beautiful. You are love. You are everything. Until next time.